So hi Laura, you founded Meet Business Women a couple of years ago now. Can you tell me a little bit more about the networking group?
Yeah, sure. So I founded Meet Business Women a couple of years ago, and really because I fell into the meat industry and been working in the meat industry for 10 years, and I really love it. But what I have noticed over the last 10 years, there's quite a small amount of women that work in the supply chain. Although that number is growing, it's still pretty small, and I thought there was a real opportunity to grow the amount of women working in the supply chain by showcasing the meat industry as a great place to work. I also sort of thought that there was a great opportunity for females to network more effectively and for us to showcase the meat industry as a professional place to work.
So why are female groups so important?
Yeah, it really came around about a seed of an idea when I read the Lord Davis report a couple of years ago, and that's a report into the amount of women that work on company boards, and that really highlighted that there's a gender imbalance and there should be some more females working on boards. And that was a real objective piece of research, and it showed if there is a better gender balance, companies have better financial performance and better governance. And subsequent to that, there was a great report last year by the Peterson Institute, and that showed that there needs to be an organic pipeline of women to get to those boards. There's no point just helicoptering a great performer in. You need to have that succession planning. So to me, that just made Meet Business Women even more important for our industry.
So it's safe to say it's been popular so far. So how has it worked so far?
Yeah, it's been really successful to date, and we've executed a lot of event activity so far. So we've run a few events which has been about looking at transferable skills from keynote speakers. So those keynote speakers have included sportswomen, journalists and adventurers. And what that's shown us is some great resilience, leadership skills and great opportunity to listen to different challenges in different industries. Coupled with that, we want to talk about meat, and the meat industry is an evolving, great industry to work in, so we always have a bit of a conversation around that and some key presentations, be that Kantar World Panel or something like that. And then finally, but most importantly, the networking. We want to be able to get into a room and network and talk about the key challenges and opportunities in the industry at the moment. Because we're all busy people and we can't meet all the time, we also have a LinkedIn group and a growing Facebook group as well, so we can keep that communication going between groups.
So what's next?
So always ambitious for the group, and recently we've set up a 6-strong committee to drive Meet Business Women forward, and that is volunteers, females across the industry, from food service, from wholesale, from the poultry world, from pork, coming together to make Meet Business Women even more successful. We've also done a lot of contact with other like-minded groups, so be that Ladies in Ag here in the UK we chat to and make sure we share best practice, and also international groups. There's an Australian group that came over to see us last year, Women of Lot Feeders, that are trying to do similar things, and how do we get together to make sure we share that best practice. So there's more events coming up, which is really exciting for us, but also where we see there's a huge gap is around mentoring. What comes forward to nurture this new female talent and get people to stay in the industry is they want a mentor, so that's something that we're going to be looking at the forthcoming events.